Am I live? I'm live! Yay! Good. Oh, shoot. Where'd it go? I'm so silly. Okay, there we are. I clicked on something and... Nope, I don't want you. I want you. Hey, it told me I'm streaming. I may have clicked the notification on myself because I'm trying to fix my notifications for everybody. There were a lot of people streaming today and I didn't get notified for any of them. I didn't even get notified for Sammy. So, hi, impromptu. My husband and my girls went for a bike ride, for like a Father's Day bike ride. So I said, let's go. Hi. Hi, Zargod. Hi, Jen. Hi, Joan. Hi, Robin. Hi, Linda. Hi, Sarah. Yay! So, still working on the Kitsune. I did finish the background, and I may have done a little extra on the background. I actually went ahead and took... Did I put it back? I did put it back. I took the... No, it wasn't the cobalt. It was the phthalo. I took the phthalo blue pit pen. Oh, I'm on autofocus again. There we go. I'm on autofocus and it kills me. So I took the phthalo blue pit pen. I scribbled it on my Caran d'Ache palette on the smooth side. It was scribbled. And then I took my little Derwent water brush. That's the size 1. It's rubbed off, but it's the... Hi, Christy. No problem, Robin. It's the itty bitty one. And you just pop a little on there. And then I just punched up some color because it was a little too... I wanted a brighter blue, and so it wasn't quite the blue I wanted. I didn't want to add more pencil because I had already burnished it with the Caran d'Ache full blender. So this actually really helped me punch up the color that I needed or felt I needed. I think I missed a spot over here. I felt I needed on this picture. So I know I think it was Zargot and April, Sarah, who gave me the idea, so thank you, ladies. I know you just watched Sammy, and I've been doing her clouds because they're gorgeous, and I had to. Oh, hi, Lisa. I'm missing people all over the place. Yes, it is, Linda. Well, not all of it. I did some of the background, but I'll do some of the green stuff down here. And I'll probably do some more clouds just to show you, Linda. Oh my goodness, Zargot. You don't have to stay awake, honey. I did like your trick. I did. Thank you, Sarah. So I'm going to slide, because my camera seems to be a little weird. But I'm going to slide over here. And I'm going to start down here with some green stuff. And just so you know what I'm using, or what I will be using, you know what? I don't even have to do that. I got... Hi, Tazia! I'm missing people. I'm sorry, guys. It's all going so fast. This is amazing. I have never streamed on a Saturday. So I got this cute little notebook and this cute little pen from Target. And so I've decided that I'm going to start writing down all my stuff. So when I started it, when I finished it, what I'm coloring, what book, if I have an idea that I want to do, the mediums that I'm using, and I will continue adding. And then for each part, what am I using? So for the background, I wrote that out. But here's the one for the tree leaves. I don't know if I can see that. What? So she can go to sleep, but I can't. May, I mean, you could. No, that's not a trick from you, Zargot. But anyway, so I wrote everything down so that if you guys start asking, like, what did you do on this and what did you do on that, I can be like, oh, here you go. I can go look that up for you. Because I have people asking, and I hate that I don't always know. Anyway, so for the tree leaves up here, I'm going to zoom in a little bit so you can see. Thank you, Linda. So I wanted kind of a bluey green. So I kind of went with these colors. I went with fir green for the really, really shadowy part. Peacock green, which gives me that bluish color. Evergreen and spring green. And then I had originally laid these down first, but I'm going to lay them down after like I did with the background. I used the phthalo blue pit pen, the indanthrene blue, the light phthalo green, and the light green. And that really made a nice, wait. No. Phthalo blue. My bad. Dark phthalo green. I was like, what is that blue doing in there? Dark phthalo green. So those are the pit pens I used on here. But if you, I don't know if you can see this, it did go through a little bit, right about here. There's a little green shadowing. So, well, I can get another, May, if you want to go to bed, sweetie, I can get another mod. Hey, KP. Hi. Yeah, you'll miss Zoe. We already ate dinner, so she'll probably come and be like, I want a snack. As soon as she walks in. I guarantee it. I know, she is a trooper. You can kill trolls. Kill trolls with the might of... oh, not that one. There, kill trolls. It's a Scandinavian thing. So, I'm going to try a couple different ways because I'm not quite sure how I want my color to go down just yet. So, I'm just going to start right about here. Hi, Sweet Nightingale. How are you? Oh, was your name Sharon? I'm sorry. So I'm going to go, and let me know if you start not being able to see. The sun is going down, and turn on, actually I can't see, so let me turn on my light here. There we go. Just a bit. Now I can see. So I'm going to do this little section right here. So I'm taking the spring green first. And just seeing. And then I'll take the evergreen. Go into the shadowy areas. I'm not going to do every blade of grass right here. I'm just going to kind of let it be chunky. Chunky's not a great word. But that's what it'll be. Be chunky. Thank you, Sarah. Christy. Aw, thank you, Christy. You're such a sweetheart. Oh, you answered to both? Excellent. Is Hey You a name too? My kids aren't answering to anything today. Lord have mercy. They were so close to getting into so much trouble. They'd lost all their screen time privileges for today. And they almost lost them all for tomorrow too. So that was the peacock green, and now I'm going in with the fir green, which is my darkest. But when they get back, I'm going to have to, I'll let them go run their baths or whatever, and let them do their bath time and play in the bath or whatever, and then I'm going to have to go and wash their hair and clean their ears and do all that stuff. Linda, that's a book that I came across on my, it was just on one of my, Amazon recommended lists, and it looked neat from what I could see of it, so I'm curious for when it comes out. I don't know what it is. Wine works for everything. Wine will be later tonight, ladies, let me tell you. As soon as the kids go to bed. I really don't like drinking in front of the kids, and neither does my husband, so he doesn't he'll have a beer or something, but his rum waits until the kids go to bed too. Just because I grew up with my dad drinking in front of us. Excessive drinking in front of us, so I have a thing about it. But I'll do it at social functions or whatever. Alright, so that is the pencil laydown. So now I'm going to take if you look up name on Amazon, you can find it listed there. Oh, cool. So I'm going to take my 4 colors. So light green, rub some on here. Light phthalo green. Now sometimes it's all smooth and sometimes it does this weird stuff. I don't know why, but it works all the same. Dark phthalo green. Oh, it's cracked right there. I have a crack running through mine. These are the Faber-Castell Pitt Artist pens. Yeah, that's right, Sharon. So, I grew up in an alcoholic family, and now I hardly drink but a glass or 2 of wine once a month or something. So I'm just getting just barely wet, because otherwise it will soak through the paper. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start light to dark. So I just pick up that green, and this also helps. I have found, what is that, the light green. It also helps, I have found, to kind of smooth out any paper grains that may show through when you color, which some people love it. Sometimes I'm looking for a smooth finish, and I don't necessarily want, so I'm going into the light phthalo now. I don't necessarily want to hurt my wrist burnishing. Sorry guys, my throat hurts a little bit. I don't know what that has to do with my words, but So in dark phthalo, and just punch up that. It works out pretty dang well, I have to say. I'm pretty stoked with how this ended up working. How bright it ended up making everything, and how saturated. I'm really pushing myself to do some brighter, higher contrast. So that's that. That section is now completely done. They're pretty good, I have to say. I don't necessarily like brushing them on, but now that April and Zargot told me about the thing, it's good. And it didn't go through at all. I didn't oversaturate it, so we're good. It would have been like right in here. So we're good. You know what, Linda? I was swatching them and I was just like, man, I don't know that I could ever really, because they weren't doing what what my Tombos do, like on this. They weren't doing that. And I was having a hard time and I couldn't figure out what I wanted to do with them. And then last stream, April and Zargot had mentioned the taking a piece of plastic and just watercoloring them on, and it's now been a life changer. Oh, I got my drink right here, my little cocktail drink. It's just Crystal Light. Yeah, without water they don't go through unless you put a whole bunch on. But with water, now over here, I did manage to make it bleed lightly. But I did manage to make it bleed. But that's because I had too much water on my water brush. So you are a pencil hoe, Grace. It's alright. You're a pencil hoe. It's alright. Hi, Brenda. Hi, Sarah. I had them return them because I didn't like them. Seeing them used like that does make me see them more user-friendly. They are. They are a learning curve. That's right, May. So I'm going to do a little bit more because that was really fun. And then I'll do some of the purple clouds to show how I was doing that. I haven't really found... maybe I could take the lilac and see. That might be too dark. No, that might be just fine to put over the clouds. We'll give it a go, the lilac. So I'm really digging the look of it. I'm really digging the vibrancy that's coming from it. And I can't wait to do the orange, May. The orange. It's going to be orange. I know, isn't it fun, Grace? So, Grace, how are the Soho pencils? Do tell. Because they have those at my Jerry's, and I only grabbed one and used it on the paper they give you to test stuff out on, and I wasn't impressed or not impressed by them. I was indifferent. But it was a quick thing because Zoe wanted to leave. So let's see. This is going to be slightly challenging. How far up do I want to go? Oh, I'm sorry, Grace. Were you going to stream, sweetie? I just didn't see anybody on. At least nobody I'm following. Sorry, I don't normally get 5 minutes to myself anymore, so I was like, ooh, me time. Especially with the cat. Cat's sitting behind me. No. She moved. She's on my husband's desk. Mother. Oh yeah, I'm sitting at, I don't know how many. I don't know how many. I should count, but I don't care to. I don't know if anybody noticed, but the other reason I'm so hyped is because I broke 1,000 subs today. Last night, actually. I broke 1,000 subs! Yay! Hip hip hooray! So thank you, everybody. There will be a giveaway. I legit have nothing. And so give me a little bit of time to gather some things that might be giveaway appropriate. And I'll see what I can do. Thank you, Jen. Thank you, Linda. Oh, okay, Robin. Thank you, Dusty. Thank you, Sarah. Yeah, there was a pile-on of streams earlier today. I thought that was kind of funny. I was like, where do I go? Who do I go to? Alright, so I'm gonna need some more of that light green. So, and it does dry, they do dry on here, but then they're easily reactivated with water. Sorry, I'm paying attention at the moment. I will look at chat here in just a second in case I'm sure I missed something. It's moving today. Oh boy. Oh, geez, oh Pete. Okay. I know, Robin. That's okay. You know what? Just sometimes that's just gonna happen, and I think Grace was sitting in 2 different ones at the same time. I was like, I can't do that. My phone was about dead. I had to pick one. I don't think that's a normal occurrence. But it happens, and I don't think anybody thinks ill of anybody for watching another stream. It's all good. No, I don't. Alright, light phthalo. Put some, oop, I had some water on there. You know what? Typically I don't stream on the weekend because there are people that work, and that's really the only time they can stream. I just figure if it's Eastern and it's already 8 o'clock, I should be semi-okay. But this is a very rare occurrence for me, so. Somebody had mentioned, was it Linda? Was it you that mentioned it? That asked if I was streaming this weekend because they can't catch me on my normal times because they work. Oh my goodness, Robin. Hi, Tanya. I did it, Zargot, for the Streamathon. I think that's the only other time I've ever done it. I hear the little tinkling bell of a Miss Marvel. Oh, I hope my daughter didn't actually lock her in our room. I know she had mentioned it before going. Alright. So that's what my grass is going to be. No, I can't make every stream every time, and I don't pretend to try. So, it is what it is, and if I can make it, I will. If not, then, you know, I'll get the next one. Alright, so I'm going to do some clouds. Cloudy clouds. I stream with a webcam. But my iPhone, the YouTube app, I could stream directly from there if I wanted to. I have to turn my phone sideways, which means I have to turn my head to read the chat, and it goes by too fast for me. So I've got raisin, rose gray, sea fog, and white. If you didn't know, these are the Holbeins. Sorry, Brenda. These are Holbeins. The markers are the Faber-Castell Pitt pens. No problem, Victoria. I'm pretty sure I'm subbed to you, so I'll keep an eye out. So I'm going to start with the rose gray. Right? Yes. So I'm going to start with the rose gray. I'm going to start right here. I'm kind of just doing what Sammy did on her horse's picture. I'm just kind of following Kerby's shadows. I don't know what this is. I'm going to say it's more fog or whatever. So I'm going to take the sea fog, just kind of lightly go over everything. You can do this with the, so this would be like the grade lavender for Prismacolor. I'm going to take the raisin, which is my darkest. I'm just come in where I want deeper shadows. Now I'm going to have to do this a couple times because it's not going to do what I don't press hard enough for it to be shadowed enough or dark enough for me to be happy with it the first time. So I'll have to go over it again. Oh, Sammy. Good night, Sammy. And then back to the rose gray. And just play with it till you're happy. You guys are crazy. You're munching on half a sandwich. I grilled out some chicken wings. And I kid you not, I have to show you guys because this is hilarious. It's too funny. I was cutting, oh goodness. I was cutting chicken wings and legit snapped my my bone shears. I was like, what the hell? I was just like, what? So I had to finish it with a knife, which actually ended up being easier than the bone shears, but still. It's just like, man, I just wanted to cut up some, because it came with like the whole part of the wing, so it came connected, so I had to cut it at the elbow. Yeah, it was a strong chicken. Man. I had to laugh though. I was just thankful it didn't like fly anywhere, pieces flew anywhere. It was just a clean snap. That could have been dangerous. Going for one more little. Shadowy bit there. I know, and legit, that was probably the third time I've used those scissors. So, have you ever heard of brick chicken? Where you cut the back bone out of the chicken, and then you flatten it, and then you put a tinfoil covered brick on top of it. Well, I did that, and I used those bone shears for that. I used it one other time. I think I was cutting up a rotisserie chicken. But like, that was it. I've not like abused those shears or anything. So I may be petty, and not petty, I shouldn't say that. It's not petty to expect your stuff to work more than twice, but I may email the company, look up the company and email and be like, hey, so funny thing happened today. Okay, so I'm fairly happy with that. I am going to test out this lilac though. So I'm going to take the Pit Pen lilac, cut the brick. She's a brick house. People have heard about brick chicken, May. If they have watched Food Channel at all, they have heard about the brick chicken, okay? Just because you're weird doesn't mean everybody else is. I'm also going to take purple violet. I think. Ooh, that might be too much. Nah, it might be just enough. Maybe it's too much. What's this? What's this? Crimson. Let's do crimson. And sure, why not? Let's do the other one too. Let's do the purple violet for the deep shadows. Alright, let's do this. Where's my pen? You know, you Europeans got it all wrong. You need a Food Network in your life. Just saying. Alright, so I'm going to take the lightest color. Yeah, see, I just can't get over how pretty this goes on. Just can't get over it. That's actually a little bit more than I wanted, but I'll learn. I'll learn. It's all practice. Alright, go with some deeper. Not too much. And then this one. Just a touch. Right where I want the darkest shadows at. There. I like it. I'm gonna have to mess with the... All of you need to try that chicken and by Joan. Beer in the butt. You know what? So I was watching, speaking of, because I have nothing gives me more joy than to watch food videos. I was watching something. I'm taking the white here because I got too much of this pink. I was watching an experiment to find out whether or not putting a beer can in the butt of a chicken actually helps, or if it's just not even worth it. And it's not even worth it, because it doesn't, you're not leaving the chicken in there long enough for the beer to actually come to its boiling temperature. Because if you did that, you would taking the Posca and doing what Sammy was doing on her clouds. It doesn't allow the beer to evaporate. So now you just have like hot beer and a chicken that's not completely done. So it doesn't work. Hi Melissa. Hi Night Fear. How are you? Oh, that works with super tips too, huh, Elizabeth? Hi, T and Philly. I didn't see you come in. I'm sorry. So I'm digging this. I'm digging it so much. So I'm just going to keep working. But I'm going to keep up with greens and put my purples away. I'm going to keep working the greens. I don't like flipping around too much. So plus I'm not going to be on too much longer. Oh, they're almost home, so I may have to skedaddle. Because they'll be coming in like a whirlwind, and the girls need a bath. And the cat probably needs some food. So I hope y'all enjoyed the the absolutely 100% impromptu live stream for the last 30-40 minutes. I hope y'all enjoyed and got something out of it. I will be back on Tuesday, 9 a.m. Eastern, Thursday, 9 a.m. Eastern, and hopefully next week I should be able to do some giveaways for the 1,000+ subbies, and that'll be super duper awesome sauce. I'm so excited, y'all. Can't even tell you. I'm so happy. Thank you guys. Couldn't have done it without you. Could have done it without May. I could have done it without May. Haha. Kidding. Night, Sammy. So you guys have a wonderful evening, and I hope you have a wonderful Sunday, and a good night if you're headed to bed, and a good day if it's your day. And I will see you all on Tuesday. Bye. Later, Gators.